Hi everybody, I'm Ryan, and today we're going to talk about budget decks in Modern. Modern is historically a pretty expensive format to get into and be competitive in, but it really doesn't have to be. Budget decks are a very important role in formats so that people can actually get into them, dip their toes in them, see if they like them, be able to play their local tournaments in them before investing in a tier 1 deck. So I'm going to go over 3 budget decks that you could win your FNM with. 3 budget decks that are an eighth of the price of the top tier decks that can still win games of Magic. We're going to be starting with Boggles. Now, at one point, Boggles was like a decent tier 2 deck in Modern. I actually played it at a Grand Prix once. And essentially what you're doing is you're playing small hexproof creatures and then loading them up with enchantments to make them super powerful, give them trample, give them lifelink, make them very big, remove your opponent's creatures with things like Sheltered by Ghosts, give them evasiveness with flying, etc., and then going very tall with that one creature and attacking and killing your opponent. Now, obviously, a deck like this is really weak to edict effects, but not a lot of those exist in Modern at the moment. And so Boggles could really surprise your local metagame. This list that I'm showing right now is made by Saffron Olive, which is very good at making a ton of budget lists. Currently, right now, if you bought all of this for retail, it is $118 in paper and 49 tickets on Magic Online. The second one is Dredge. And Dredge, I've lost to Dredge like recently in RCQs. But with Dredge, what you're doing is you're discarding cards and drawing cards as much as possible. You have a bunch of Dredge creatures like Stinkweed Imp and Golgari Thug and stuff like that, so that when you draw cards, you put that into your hand and then mill a certain amount of cards. And as you mill those cards, you mill cards that either come on the battlefield or apply pressure to your opponent. Like Narcomoeba returns to the battlefield, Prized Amalgam will follow Narcomoeba onto the battlefield, Creeping Chill deals damage when it enters your graveyard. And so you fill your graveyard and you effectively get to use your graveyard as your hand by not spending mana on these creatures that enter the battlefield for free for you because they are going to the graveyard. This specific list is $105 in paper, unfortunately. However, only 18 tickets on Magic Online. And then the last budget deck I wanted to look at with you is Mono Green Stompy. This is great, especially if you're a newer player as well, because it can teach you about combat math and stuff like that, and there's not a lot of complex stuff going on. Essentially, what you're doing is you are playing dumb green creatures, overpowered green creatures for their mana cost, pumping them up, protecting them, jamming, winning the game. Just turn... Smork, turn sideways, lol. I actually really like decks like this. This version specifically is $75 in paper and 27 tickets on Magic Online. But those are some Modern budget decks. If you like this video, then please be sure to like and subscribe. Check me out on social medias. Links are above me and in the description. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.